Channel 2 investigates a rental car company charging a Metro Atlanta man thousands of dollars because they say he never returned a car.
That rental finally turned up more than a month later on the other side of the country. The customer called Channel 2 consumer investigator Justin Gray. Justin, that customer's credit card, $4,000.
Yeah, and George, we know someone had quite the road trip driving this rental car all summer long, thousands of miles over 2 months. The problem is, it wasn't the person charged for it.
And if I'm going to steal a car, I'm not going to steal a Ford Edge. I'm going to rent a Vet or something.
Chip August rented the car from Avis in June here in Metro Atlanta for a 10-day vacation to New Jersey. He turned it back in July 10th here in Canton. But according to his Avis bill, the car was picked up in San Antonio, Texas, after a 2,300-mile trip. Avis alleges Chip kept the car for 57 days.
So that's what they think, is that we drove it around a month and dropped it off in Texas, even though both of us have like full-time jobs here in Georgia.
August says he called the Avis location back on July 10th to say he was running late.
I was going to be 2 hours late returning it. So I called in and he said, no problem, put the keys in the center console and we'll be good. We'll check in the morning and you're good.
Several days later, Avis sent this demand letter for what the company considered a stolen car.
She said at this point it's a stolen car and you're going to be the one, that has to deal with that.
Back in 2022, Channel 2 Investigates told you about the same thing happening to an Avis customer at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. In that case, Avis even acknowledged that surveillance video showed James Hagerman returning the car, but Avis would not refund his money until Channel 2 stepped in.
And I said, so when are you doing the refund? And they said, oh, no, there's no more refund.
In this case, Avis has already charged the credit card more than $4,100 for what Avis maintains was a summer-long rental. And just last week added a several $100 dog cleaning fee. Chip does not have a dog.
Finally, the car turned up, and they charged us for every day that it was gone, plus the dog fee.
And we did reach out to Avis, who's not backing down here, telling us in a statement that, quote, the location where the customer rented from in Canton does not accept after-hour drop-offs, as posted on the location door. The customer admitted that he left the car unlocked and unattended in the parking lot with keys inside, outside of our normal business hours. Avis says they never received custody of the vehicle. We will follow for you, Linda.
I know you will, Justin. Thank you. And if you have a consumer issue, Channel 2 Investigates wants to hear from you. Just call our tip line. Here it is, that number 404-897-2235.